Homer and Marge lost custody of their children. As a result, Bart and Lisa had to live under someone else's roof. Although they were only about 10 meters away from their parents, they couldn't see each other. Springfield Elementary School was preparing to take a group photo, but the teacher found that Bart's head was full of lice. Willie suggested that the principal check Lisa's hygiene because lice are contagious. This incident spread throughout the entire school, and Lisa was consequently bullied by her classmates. She wanted to explain to her classmates, so the principal called her to the office. Looking at her dirty appearance, the principal finally couldn't bear it anymore and called the Child Protective Services to report the situation. The staff soon arrived at the Simpsons' house, only to find the entire house in a complete mess. Even the baby could only drink water from the dog bowl. All signs indicated that the Simpson couple was incapable of raising children. The three children were therefore sent to their neighbor Flanders' house for foster care. Lisa's tooth suddenly fell out. She quickly explained for her parents, but the staff thought Lisa was living a miserable life. Since losing the children, the Simpsons' house seemed to have lost its vitality. Homer used to hate Lisa's saxophone because its sound often disturbed his rest, but now he longed to hear his daughter play again. Marge also began to miss Bart's way of speaking. Children's toys were everywhere, but there were no children outside the door. However, there was a newspaper tucked under the doormat, which said that the Simpsons' children missed their mom and dad. Homer went to court to get the children back. He was willing to do anything for Bart and Lisa. The judge was willing to give them a chance. As long as they completed a good parenting course, they could regain custody of their children. To test the students' learning outcomes, the teacher had Homer simulate a typical family dispute. Homer and Marge finally graduated successfully. They excitedly rushed to Flanders' house, only to find that Flanders had already taken the children to be baptized. If the baptism ceremony was completed, the children would become members of the Flanders family from then on.
Lisa Flanders, Bart Flanders.
But they searched all the churches in town and couldn't find any trace of the Flanders family. At the critical moment, Homer finally came up with a solution.
Wow, Dad, you took a baptismal for me. How do you feel?
Oh, Bartholomew.